Hi guys, it's Chika. 皆さんこんにちは、チカです。最近地下旅が見たいという声が結構上がっているんですけれど、久しぶりに海外に行ってきます。I am probably on the plane as you're watching this, flying over to LA. If you're an early watcher, that is. 今日は私のパッキング方法をいくつか皆さんとシェアしたいと思います。もしこちらの動画が面白かった、もっとこういうのを見たいと思ったら、いいねを忘れないでください。通常は日曜日と水曜日のアップなんですけれど、今回は1週間ロスに行くので、現地から生配信をしたいと思います。なのでチャンネル登録をされている方は、鐘の絵があります。それをクリックすると通知がオンになりますので、生配信をスタートした時にお知らせが行くようになります。Alright guys, let's get started.
10 useful packing hacks. Number 1. Use packing cubes. Packing cubes make your suitcase look so much neater inside and definitely makes the unpacking process a lot easier. こちらは ID というブランドのものなんですけれど、残念ながらもう販売が終了しています。But if you go to stores like Loft or Tokyo Han's, they've got a variety of different packing cubes to choose from. And these are not packing cubes, but travel bags that help you stay organized with illustrations. You can get them at shopbop.com.
こんなに整理整頓されます。これごっちゃごちゃしてると、どこに何があるかわからないってなるじゃないですか。それを避けるためにも、もう全部カテゴリーに分けてこういう入れ物に入れています。
To fold or to roll. Every packing hacks video I've seen tells you to roll your clothes, but does it really make that big of a difference when it comes to how much you can pack? 本当に丸める方がいっぱい入るの？ずっと気になってたんですよ、これ。5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
That's pretty good. Now let's try it without rolling them. Huskies, Mariners, Stripes. Where are we at? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Is this gonna fit? We have a tie. 丸めても畳んでも一緒? Oh, but wait. We've still got some space on the sides. もうちょいいけますね. Look at that. Conclusion, you should fold and roll. But I have to say, I do like the fact that when you roll your clothes, you can see at a glance what you have. In the fall or winter, you might want to take a fluffy, thick sweater with you. In that case, take a sealable plastic bag, push all the air out, seal the top, and look how compact it is. Hack number 4. Make a packing list. I use an application called Evernote to make checklists of all the things I'm going to need. I start laying everything out on the table, checking them off as I go. And once I have everything, I start stuffing them in my packing cube. This is a little packing hack that I learned on the internet. Putting your face creams in a contact case. This works perfectly for those of us who use a different day cream and night cream. If you've got liquids or bottles of oil that you're afraid might spill in your luggage, I've got a great travel hack for you. Take a piece of saran wrap, put it over the opening of the bottle, wrap it up, and screw on the bottle cap. If you're really worried, double up and put it in a Ziploc bag as well. By the way, you may have seen the hack where you take straws and a hair straightener to make tubes for your liquids. I thought this was a great idea, so I tried it, and I went through about 20 straws before I could make it work. できなくはないんですけれど、コツをつかむのにすごく時間がかかるのと、時々漏れるので、ちょっと危険です。Imagine that in your suitcase. ないね。Here's another really good way to make sure you don't forget anything. I've got a bunch of Ziploc bags in this packing cube, which are pre-labeled with all the items that I'm going to need. So when I go to pack, all I have to do is put the appropriate items into the Ziploc bags and I am good. This is a method that I use for all of my gadgets because there are so many little things to keep track of and I don't want to forget any of it. This is also a really great way to keep everything in your packing cubes organized because as convenient as packing cubes are, you tend to just stuff everything inside it and it gets hard to find things. You guys have probably seen the packing hack where you can put your jewelry in a weekly pill case. I like to use a little container with removable dividers like this so you can change the size of the slots to fit bigger things in. And I try not to bring too much jewelry because I know I'm going to buy a bunch on my trip. Packing shoes. I like to utilize the space in my shoes to store socks in. I've seen a lot of packing hacks where people will put their perfumes, lotions, and gadgets in their shoes, but I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, with socks, they're eventually going to go in your shoes anyway. Now you're going to take your stuffed shoes and put them in a disposable shower cap. I found this hack online and thought it was genius. I did add another step to this hack by using a reusable shower cap to cover the other side of my shoes. でも100均のシャワーキャップってちょっとダサい。
When it's all done, I've got all my packing cubes in here. Everything's really nicely organized. 実際はもうちょっといろいろとお土産を買ったりしたりするので、もうちょっといっぱいになるんですけれど、基本的にはこんな感じです。なるべくね、シワにならないものを持っていくのがベストなんですけれど、たまにやっぱりこれ持っていきたいっていうのあるじゃないですか。ガーメントケースに入れるともう全然大丈夫です。現地に着いたらもうそこをこれを一番最初に出してかける。閉めます。We're done! 私のはジップ型じゃなくてこういうカチャっていうやつなので、この上にベルトをつけます。ジッパーでもつけた方がいいとは思うんですけれど、なおさらこういうのはこんな感じです。I have never been packed so early before. I feel so productive. で、生配信いろいろとロスからするかと思いますので、通知をオンにしておいてください。Alright guys, I hope you liked this video and thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys again soon. Bye!